The nodal opposition transit, it happens when you're about 27 years old, and here's what you need to know. The nodal opposition happens before your Saturn return, so it's sort of like the preview to your Saturn return, especially if you have a natal Saturn that is conjunct your south node or your north node. So the nodes always travel together. They're always in the same degree, but in opposite signs. The nodal opposition is when the transiting north node out in the sky is conjunct your south node, and the transiting south node is conjunct your north node. So when the north node is conjunct your south node, the lesson is exploring your past. You want to look at the house and sign that your south node is in, and you want to think about what character traits about yourself do you want to continue taking forward with you in your life, and what are some things that maybe you want to let go of. Maybe you don't want to act a certain way anymore because it's childish, or you've outgrown it, or you just don't need to be that way anymore. Remember, this is the preview to the Saturn return, which is about maturity and taking responsibility. For example, is your south node in the first house? Are you overly focused on yourself at the expense of others? South node second house. Are you focused on money? Do you live in survival mode? Are you just surviving versus living? South node third house. Do you just adopt the thoughts and opinions of others as your own and repeat them, or do you really believe in them? South node fourth house. Is your identity dependent on your family? South node fifth house. Is your self-confidence dependent on recognition and acknowledgement from other people? South node sixth house. What areas of your life do you need to improve in? South node seventh house. Is your identity dependent on being in a relationship or on your partner? South node 8th house, do you rely on others to emotionally and financially take care of you? South node 9th house, are you stuck in a belief system that needs to change? South node 10th house, are you so focused on work that you forget to live? South node 11th house, do you care more about what's best for the group or about what's best for you? South node 12th house, are you focused on the tragedies of yesterday versus the possibilities of tomorrow? In other words, are you looking in the rearview mirror while you're trying to move forward with your life? These are just some examples to get you thinking on how to prepare for your nodal opposition.